Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Meat Hunters. Not only is this my first time hunting Africa, it is my first time to Africa. This trip is a little different because I actually have no real desire to hunt here. However, curiosity, well and truly, has me firmly in its grasp. And what an awesome experience it turns out to be. And in the great wise words of Shakira, this is Africa. This might be some revenge for Mufasa. R.I.P. homeboy.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
The first evening was a no-hunt evening. We just simply got in too late, so we decided to go for a quick safari before the sun set. I'm joined again on this trip by my dad Hayden. It's absolutely awesome to be able to share these magic moments with your dad. The property is exclusively bow hunting only, and nobody is allowed to shoot animals from any vehicles, which is magic because you get to experience the animals up close and personal. They really do not fear the vehicles at all. It became obvious very fast that there's good populations of animals here and they're all in excellent condition. Dani takes amazing care of the area and puts a lot of money back into conservation, which ensures the animals stay healthy. So as we experienced our first African sunset, I was ready to get into it the next morning. And what a day it was gonna be. Hey y'all, how we doing? Day 2. This is the setup today. They've just gone back to take the vehicle away, obviously, and bring all the gear in and stuff like that. And we've set up pretty early in the morning. I think it's like probably 6:30 or something now, maybe closer to 7. Yeah, beautiful. You guys have probably already seen it. These bow blinds are pretty impressive. Actually, a lot of space in them, and they're all dug out, set into the natural parts here. So. Yeah, day 2, let's see how we go. Seeing as this is my first time in Africa, I gotta be honest with you, I'm pooping my pants a little bit. I've heard all the stories about Cape Buffalo, and with lots of them in the area, and snakes, and a whole lot of other stuff I'm not used to. This time round, I have opted to hunt from a blind, which I realize might not be to everyone's taste, but this is my way of dipping my toes into Africa. Not to mention, it offers a good controlled environment and high odds of success at this time of the year. And well, beginner's luck struck, and my first African animal was about to show. insane. It's probably a dead wildebeest. Super duper happy. That was my number one animal I wanted to shoot. That's the first one we've done. Looks like a really good shot. This might be some revenge for Mufasa. R.I.P. oh boy. So, confident in the shot, we settled in just to give him a little time. All the evidence pointed to a good shot. However, we were in for a little surprise. Unfortunately, the arrow smelt like guts, which is not the best sign. On top of that, there was not a lot of blood on the ground, but for a high chest shot, this is not uncommon, and as mentioned, I thought it might have been a tad high. Okay, so there's not much of a blood trail. This doesn't mean it's a bad thing at the moment, but we just decided to be safe. We're going to go back, get the trackers onto it, and see what happens there. And that is exactly what we did. We went back and picked up Lucas and Jimmy. This is my first time ever with trackers, and holy moly, were they impressive. We started where we'd left off, and Lucas wanted to have a look at the arrow. Surprisingly to me, he didn't seem too concerned, and as soon as we got on the trail, he kept telling me that we would find this animal. The knowledge these two possess is absolutely amazing. They're always looking at stuff that I just don't see. I thought I was good with blood trails. These two are in a league of their own. Every now and then, they would stop and show me a track. From this track, they could see how wounded the animal was, and each time they would reassure me that we would be able to find this animal. Just in case we were continuously pushing the animal, we decided that just Lucas, Jimmy and myself would go ahead, just to reduce the noise. But as it turned out, this was not needed. Thank you boys, appreciate it. Still moving. Yeah.
For the wolf. What's the problem?
I see. Lucas, thanks buddy. Appreciate it. Found him. Got the wildebeest down. The boys are going to get Donnie and my dad and get the proper camera. I don't really know what happened with that arrow. We're going to have to cut it open and find out, because it's the only way you learn. Hopefully by now, everyone's seen the shot, maybe in slow motion and the replay you can see what happened, but it looked like a perfectly good shot. So like I say, I'm really interested to see what's actually happened in there. We're talking, maybe we think it might have hit a rib and then deflected back kind of in towards the body more. So let's see, but what a beautiful animal, really beautiful animal. So go and have a look at him now. Straight up the shoulder, just a little bit off to the shoulder there. I guess like if the shoulder's forward, it could be a couple of inches too far that way, but I'm going to bring my next shot right in here. So I was just aiming for that leg crease, but if the leg's back like that, I have to watch the video again. You see, it looks like a good shot. With the leg forward, it changes quite a bit. And that is exactly what happened. Let's look at the shot again, and you'll see that the leg is very far back. And freeze. If you look at the leg position here, you can see the one on the right is very far back, and the one in the front is all the way forward. The shot is basically connected with the leg back as far as it can go, making the shot look good, but it's actually too far back. So there we have it, my very first ever African animal, and it's a beautiful old wildebeest. I've been told that this is a perfect one to take out because it's past its prime. It was old and solo as well. It's actually blind in one eye as well, which is pretty amazing to see. So perfect sort of animal to take out. The shot, like I was saying about, really weird shot. I'm looking forward to opening the animal up to learn to see what happened. Unfortunately, it went a little bit further than we hoped it would. But yeah, sometimes that happens. The next shots, I'm just going to bring even further forward as well, just to really double down on it. But I would say that it's at least hit one lung. Just an absolutely amazing, tough animal. Dani was saying that this and Gemsbok are notorious for just being incredibly tough animals. So yeah, couldn't be happier. Let's see what else this trip holds. Really, the stinger meets the arrow, absolutely flawless penetration. Same with the broadhead. Just my shot placement, I think, is probably what caused that to go a little bit stray. But again, once we open up, we'll see. That dart and bow is so quiet and smooth and nice. A couple of times you saw I had to let it down just because it wasn't in the right position, and it's really nice and easy to let down. It's not one of those bows that just tears your shoulder off. So again, really loving it. First blood for the darting, first blood for me here in Africa, and I also just finally really want to thank Hunters Red Europe as well. They've really backed me 100% in everything I do, and I wouldn't be here doing it without them. And thanks to Dani and my dad as well for being here, and the trackers. Those trackers are amazing. But yeah, right. Let's see what's up next.
And of course, all that's left today is to get this beautiful beast back home and processed. We've got more from Africa. Stick around to find out what's happening next episode.
Can we do that again? It wasn't recording.
Ah, fuck.